Can I climb to over 14,000 feet after living at 1,400 and avoid drowning in a river?
We're at a decision point if we want to chicken out or keep going.
I also went to Colorado to see, can we avoid getting crushed by a rock or needing a helicopter rescue? Stay tuned till the end.
Got myself and Kevin. Gotta put the Minnesota nice smile on, right? I got to ride in the back in the dog bed. Dylan was nice enough to give us a ride.
You guys have a great trip out there, have a great time hiking, and
Sweet.
I'm really excited that you guys are out here living the dream and getting outside.
So we don't know yet if a flatlander from Minnesota can make it to 14,000 feet in short notice. But I'm gonna tell you a little bit about what I did to prepare. So Kevin here lives at 8,000 feet and he gets up into these mountains. For me, like I said, I live at 1,400. So I was doing some breathing exercises beforehand. I was doing some running. I was also told that taking aspirin for a week ahead of time helps to kind of get your body ready, and then stopped taking it just a couple days ago. And then 2 days at Kevin's house, getting used to the 8,000 feet, and then we're just taking it slow, you know, keep your breath at a normal rate. And the other thing is just really going nuts on the weight. You can see the small packs here, and we're both at about 27 pounds. One thing I forgot to mention before is drinking a ton of water. We're a little over 10,000 feet. The mountains back there are probably how high we're going, so that's a little daunting. Yeah, buddy! If you've ever wondered what an avalanche looks like in the summer, it's like this. There's a waterfall here that's at least 1,000 feet high. It goes all the way up here to the snow field. We also just met some hikers going in for a resupply from the Continental Divide Trail, and they said there's some snow patches up there. Should be interesting. We don't have ice axes or anything. So we're at 10,500 feet. Stop for a break. I had a little headache up here. It's starting to spread back a little ways. Now, that's one of the signs of altitude sickness, and it could also be from lack of water or heat or whatever else. I feel great otherwise. So we're just talking about if we should camp here. Night one. $11-12 feet. I'm nowhere near that sucker. It's pretty darn good. Day two. I just want to show you Kevin's breakfast. Instead of eating a cold smoothie, this a wise person would probably take the trail back behind us and go out around the cliff, but we are the adventurous people and we're gonna go up this drainage. Woo! Here's our first bit of snow. Oh, not bad. Yeah, we could walk across stuff like this. Woo! Maybe we'll get wet feet. That's all right. We're at 11,200. We're deciding which way to go to get up. It's either this way into the sun, kind of scrambling some rocks, or it's this way up around that waterfall in the talus. So we're just kind of getting a feel of what the topo looks like in real life. All right, so this Colorado stud over here says past 11,000 feet is where he feels it. I'm just taking a break here because I'm feeling the, you know, it takes a little extra breath to feel normal. We are now at 11,700 feet. for our next dreamscape, we're heading up here. There's 3 waterfalls. There's this enticing flat area, and then we're going to be into the snow and a little pond. This place is crazy. It's awesome. Get out there. Alright, we stopped to have some lunch and dry our stuff. Got my quilt, tent splayed out here. Of course, free toes. Kevin says we're at over 12,000 feet. How are you feeling, Kevin?
Feeling great, man. How are you?
I am feeling it a little bit. I'm almost at the highest I've ever been, so you know, I just have to be very careful with the breathing for this Midwest guy. But it's going well, and we have come up a long ways. How are the views for your alpine dump?
Beautiful.
This is real time how fast we're walking. Just to conserve and not push the lungs and heart. There's Kevin speeding ahead.
Watch how slow Matt is. He's even slower than I am. The guy just can't keep up.
So we're now at about 12,600. Just climbed up from down by that pond, and we're feeling it. And then we're looking ahead. We come up here and we see this. Now that peak is way higher than us, and it is not a 14,000 footer. So it's actually 13 something. So we're going way above that even. Lucky us. Our next world of wonder with the lake down here. Alright guys, comment if you know what causes the snow to be pink like this. Is it some mineral or pollen or marmot poop or what? Time to set up camp. Time for dinner. Welcome to Camp 2 at 12,200 feet. I did leave one of the fuel canisters behind, so just putting water in the sun to get it heated for boiling later.
What you doing over there?
Sucking chocolate off tea bags.
So, there's not a lot of food out here, and I thought that you guys could share. And, I could do a little dance for you. What do you think? Can I just take a seat here and chow down? I'll let you pet my tail. Just give me a little sniff. I'm a good cook.
If you notice here, this little corner was eaten by a marmot.
Here's Matt throwing right-handed.
Right-handed. Left-handed. Out here there are no official tent sites, no fire rings, no bear boxes, no privies. In fact, there is no trail to get here. However, if you learn the knowledge, skills, and equipment like I teach on this channel, you can also
get out here or somewhere like it. So I encourage you to watch, like, and subscribe, and then go out on your own adventure. Welcome to the morning of day 3. I was woken up a couple times by coyotes howling and yipping, but the marmots did leave us alone.
Give you a taste of what we've been doing. so there's kind of, looks like a cliff band around here. We're trying to go up between these two peaks here. So steep here, then a bunch of snow. Kevin's checking out over there. And then this way, this little spot, it's just bedrock and then rock that would slide up near the rock there, near the cliff face. It looks okay until you get to here, and then the best we can tell, it's just a snow field going all the way down. So kind of all sketchy options so far. We can cross here, correct there, and then there's this rock that comes all the way down here. So we are being light on our feet. If you slide, you just want to make sure that you're not suddenly stopping at something that's stationary. Yeah, there you go.
Rock!
Oh my gosh. So that was a little nuts. Little headache again this morning. It went away for the most part after drinking. We'll see if I can make it from 1400 to 14,000. Trying to come across here on top. Just got too steep, dangerous, slick. So the only potential way through looks like this talus or scree slope coming up here.
Matt, where are you?
How'd you get up this? Just kidding, it's like 4 feet down.
So we're at a decision point on our trip here, if we want to chicken out or keep going. We've been talking it over for about 20 minutes here at the top of this big climb we just did. That's helping to make our decision that we're up here instead of down there. We could take Stormy Gulch. We would have to gain several thousand feet to get back up there. If we proceed cross country, we'll maintain our elevation. So our choice was to, proceed with our original adventure plan, and I think we both feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
We think we can do this safely.
And now we just keep on going up. A little bit of scrambling. It's good hold, it's not slippery. And it avoids the snowfield. Woo! June 19th. And we found this completely frozen lake. We are going that way. We're thinking nice valley we get to walk down, but we're actually going this way, up there. Yeah. Happy light thoughts.
Now our next turn is to go up this valley here, up to about 13,000 feet again. And then we have this other bailout option to head down this river valley.
We may not have the chance to answer whether going from 1400 to 14,000 is possible. Getting to 12.8 and feeling good makes me think it would be, but we want to be safe too, and there's a lot of snow. Asking for another set of comments. Is this some sort of spirit circle, or what is this? Alright, so the plan was to go up this hill behind me here, and as we get higher in elevation there's more and more snow, especially on the north side of the slopes, which is to be expected, but there is more than we were anticipating. We could probably pick our way up, but there's a couple spots even on this that look unsure and risky. So we're actually, for now, we're electing to go down the creek here, just turn to the side and go down the creek. It's going to be just super challenging anyway, but less snow. And then there's going to be a railroad track at the bottom that we can walk out a ways. Stick around. We will certainly be trying to still get to a 14er. In the end, just being out here is amazing. It's worth it either way. Welcome to our next bit of surreal scenery. I'll try to zoom in. There's some elk or mule deer or something down there. They are elk. I think we spooked them. I think this might be one of the prettiest places I've seen. So we're definitely glad that we came down here. Found an elk path. So we are many miles and mountain passes away from any trail, and we just found this nice flat tent spot. Another nice flat tent spot. Off to the right you can hear there's a waterfall coming out of this lake. There's a little fire pit, and bam! Look at that. Can't beat it. That's amazing! There obviously haven't been people here very recently. There's been time for plants to grow in the fire ring.
Welcome to day 4. Here's a view from my tent.
So it's 8:30 in the morning. I think it's Friday, and we're gonna head down this valley here. There is no trail, so hopefully we'll find our way.
The bottom, it's steep. We've been on similar, but we have no clue what it's gonna look like.
2,500 feet of descent, starting now.
So we keep finding these random animal trails that appear to be used by bears. We found it after crashing through the trees. Not that. This, a nice meadow. Easy, he says. Easy peasy. So comment if you know what this is. We are close to a railroad track, but it's across the river. We just follow a 10-mile creek, 4,200 feet from its source through the Animas River. We thought we could cross the river, but the train tracks are over there. We were hoping to walk, but now we just have like 4 or 5 more miles of bushwhacking. Go us! We're kind of cliffed out. The river splits here. We're going to get across here. You'll know if we get across if you see this video. It's a little deep. Up to here. Whew. Here's the people to witness. Moving. Good. It's gonna get deeper out here, I think. Yeah, moving. We are thwarted again. So close. Moving. Good. So these 3 rocks, follow them up maybe? Is it any better on the other side though? we're moving. Oh, it feels good right there. I had water coming up to here, dude. Yeah. Oh. This is where we were looking to get to. Now we've got like 4 miles of easy walking.
Do we go back to the car or do we go towards a 14er? We're still deciding. How to stretch your fuel. Boil. Put your food in. And cover it up to hold the heat in with something that won't burn. Then cover it up the rest of the way. Welcome to day 5. We are getting up early to do a summit attempt on a 14er.
Forgot to do this earlier, but we are hiking started before the sun is coming up, and yeah, looking to make North Aeolus or Sunshine. Just trying to get up 6,000 feet in, I don't know, like 7 miles. So I want to get an early start. We are on the way up to the 14ers. Just talked to some folks who are up there. They're talking about icy steps in the snow and exposure, and sounds like a good day, I guess. We're at about 12,400 feet. So we've come up 4,000 feet since camp. 12,600. 13,000 feet. Not sure, but it looks like there's some tracks going through this snow field.
Look at this playland of pretend. Try this at home. We are on North Aeolus. The peak is right up there. It's at 14,140 something, I think. We're sitting at 13,900, so we are extremely close. However, I'm feeling like some heartburn, and then this last little climb, I was feeling a little dizzy,
So not sure what that is. I don't have any, you know, known heart conditions or anything, but you know, thin air that I'm not used to can do that to you.
You have to make tough calls sometimes, but when people are counting on you, you have to put their health and safety first. So even though we're so close to the top.
So the question remains, can somebody from 1,400 feet in Minnesota get to 14,000 feet? So I would say we basically answered that yes. I mean, we're not there, but we are 100 feet away. So if you have those hopes and dreams, don't give up on those. But for us, we are going to head back and play it safe, and I recommend you do the same.
This looks worse. Kevin is down climbing. This doesn't look steep, but it's basically vertical over top of this snowfield. It's easy climbing, very easy climbing, but when you get an exposure like this, like that, it feels worse.
Oh, this is worse, man. And I can lean back. That's not bad. I'm getting wet, but I'm not going that way. What are we doing, Kevin? I don't know, man. This is crazy. He's a Colorado pro. Actually, this is our last facade. I'm gonna go across this snow. That stops me. That's pretty good. All right, make sense of this. We come up, there's a sign for trail with an arrow to the left, which is a cliff into a waterfall. What?
As we left the Alpine behind, I was feeling a little better and second-guessing our decision to descend before the peak. Then, we had the privilege of seeing this pairing of mama and baby mountain goats. It was a reminder not to question, wish, or regret, because just like being at the right time and place here, that choice may lead to something better and unexpected.
Good morning. It's day 6, so we had quite a bit of a scare last night. I had that heartburn, and then, you know, was dizzy up there, and the heartburn just stayed for a long time, and just didn't know what it was for sure. Didn't have any Tums to figure it out. Most of today has been hiking on this easy flat trail next to the river. Now we're about to cross. We're really close to the car. Really close, being what, 5 miles? More wildlife.
I would just like to say thank you to my brother Timmy for providing the GoPro that I used to film on this trip, and also to my nephew Winston. I'd like to say stay on the trail, don't do what we did. And one more thing, Mr. and Mrs. Graves, Matt's parents, I'm sorry.
We're almost to the car, and before we get there, I wanted to stop and show you something that we found unexpectedly, and you can feel free to comment where you think we found it.
and we made a pact while finding this gold that we're going to split it 50-50.
We're really excited about it, and there's a whole lot more where that came from, and it's all mine. I mean, ours. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Adventures in Reach, the #1 adventure channel out there.
There's always an adventure in your reach. Help make it happen by watching one of these videos next.